I'm going on a trip in less than 2 weeks, so today we're going to practice some makeup. I want to have like the glowy, bronzy makeup while I'm there, but I also need some coverage, so we're going to practice that today. First, I'm just taking my NARS Pot Concealer and covering any blemishes. I'm also taking some on like a fluffier brush and just covering up the redness. And then I'm going to let that sit and really dry down while I do my brows. Now that this is dried down, I'm going to go in with some Lumiglotion on top of that. Blend that in with a brush because I don't want to just go rubbing around on all the concealer. Part of me feels like I could go like this for foundation, but I do want to go in with some skin tint, so I'm going to go in with the Say Slip Tint. I'm going to go in with a light layer of this on a brush and then go back over it with a sponge. In with a little bit of eye brightener just on the inner corner. Concealer, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Natasha Denona concealer because once again I do want coverage, but we're going to go a little lighter than normal. And bring it up onto my eyelid just as a base. Bronzer, I'm going to go in with two different ones. First, I'm going to do the Makeup by Mario like liquid bronzer. I'm going to do that across my nose and down onto my cheeks a little bit just to give me like the bronzy glow, and a little bit on my forehead. It's a very different style of makeup than I normally do. Then I'm going to take the Dibs bronzing stick and do my normal bronzer placement because the Makeup by Mario one is a little bit more sheer and this one is a little bit more noticeable. And I'm bringing this in a little bit further than I normally would just to kind of make the two go together. For blush, I'm going to go in with two as well. This is the Rare Beauty Cream Blush in Nearly Neutral. I'm going to tap that just right here on my cheeks. Then I'm going to take the blush side of the dipstick and I'm going to do that a little bit higher up on my temples and a little bit on my nose. I'm going to take this Merit highlighting stick and go right along the high point of my cheek. I'm going to go over the edges of everything with a sponge. And then I'm going to set around the eye with my Kosas Candy. I'm going to set everywhere else with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I want it to be glowy, but I also want it to stay. So we're working in layers and it is important to still set your face. Now that we're set, we're going to bring a little bit of the glow back. So I'm going to go in with the Hourglass bronzer. I love this bronzer. I just feel like it's a little too like glowy for me for every day, but it's perfect for a look like this. For blush, also going in with Hourglass, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Same for highlighter, I'm going to go in with this highlighter right here and just top this off. And I'm going to take my Morphe setting spray and we're going to lock it in and also melt some of those powders. Once our setting spray is dry, I'm going to go in with the same bronzer in my crease. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this highlighter and I'm just going to lightly tap it on the inner half of my eyelid. Take my NYX eyebrow pencil and I'm going to do the thinnest little wing. And then I'm going to take my brown ColourPop eyeliner to tightline. I'm going to go in with some brown mascara. For lips, I'm going with Makeup Forever in Wherever Walnut. I go in with the tiniest bit of the e.l.f. lip stain in Power Mauve. My hair is wet, but imagine this with like beachy waves. Or even like crimped. I'm so obsessed. It's glowy, it's bronzy, it's natural, it's covered. That is the finished makeup look for today, so I hope you guys have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!